Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We always could spot a friend. Welcome back. And I smile when I think how you must have been. And I know what a scene you were learning in. Was there something that made you come back again? And what could ever lead you?
Welcome back, 8th graders. This has been a year of uncertainty, a summer of probably not as much fun. We just want to take this opportunity to welcome you back to Durling Middle. There'll be a few things that are different from what you've experienced in the past. One thing being the masks. As you see, masks will be required for most of your day. You will have mask breaks and the times where you can take them off, but you should only do so when directed. Again, we are so excited that you're back, and welcome back.
If you are a car rider, the building opens at 7:40, but we're encouraging you not to come until closer to 7:50 because there's not going to be assistants outside to monitor the social distancing of students. As you come into the building, once the bell rings, you're going to grab your breakfast and go to your home rooms.
Okay, I just came off the bus. I'm going to come into the cafeteria. You're going to grab your breakfast like you normally would, and you're going to head home to homeroom and sit down and have breakfast.
Hey guys, bathrooms are going to be a little bit different this year. Sorry, no passes. Instead, we're going to be walking you down elementary style at your designated time. 2 people at a time only, please.
Just so you guys know, this year, the drinking fountains are technically off. The only part of it that is available is the hydration station. You can bring your own water bottle from home, and you can fill it at our designated bathroom breaks. If you're bringing anything from home, it must be water or a sports drink. Please, 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 no sodas and no energy drinks. Everything that you bring must have a lid.
This year, due to COVID, the library will be closed. Students will not be able to go into the library and browse books. However, there are a few other ways that you can still obtain your books for AR reading. Myself and Mrs. Cooper have classroom libraries. We have a huge supply of books. I have like 300 books in my classroom. Mrs. Cooper has probably 1,000. So there'll be no shortage of books to choose from. For my class in particular, to browse the books in my library, you can go to my YouTube channel and I have a playlist there. If for some reason you cannot find a book between our 2 libraries, there will be a form on our 8th grade website for the Durling Library. You can fill that form out and request a book, and Mrs. Tomusko will bring it to you. However, Mrs. Tomusko wants you to check the online card catalog to make sure that she has the book that you're requesting. In addition, we are trying to work with the Lorain Public Library to get everybody a virtual library card, and we'll have more information on that when school starts. Thanks.
This year, attendance is going to be a little bit different. We will be needing to take attendance for the groups that are in person as well as those that are at home. Students will need to log in every morning into this class right here and answer the questions listed for that day under classwork. If you respond by 9 a.m., you'll be considered present for that school day. If you answer after that but before 3 p.m., you will be considered tardy. So you're going to click on this, and here is an announcement from Mrs. Cooley. So every week there'll be an announcement from a teacher. You're going to go into your classwork, and you're going to click on this Google form. So this says Monday, August 31st. You're going to click on the form, and you're going to complete it. You have to complete it every day, whether you're here or virtual, in order to be marked as here. Thank you.
Hello, gang. Just want to remind you about specials this year. Specials are going to look a little differently. For gym You will need a change of gym shoes, but you will not be changing. Miss Sipsock will come down and get you and walk you either outside or down to the gym. For art, you will have art in your homeroom with Mrs. Thurston, and she will bring art supplies. And band, Mercina's going to come down and pick you up. Band will look a little bit different.
We know that a supply list can certainly be daunting, but there's a couple of things that we've put on there to help with all of the procedures and protocols that we have to do. One of the items that we're requesting you and your student to get is an art box. It can be a plastic box from the dollar store. It can be a shoe box from a pair of new shoes that your student received. This is going to stay in the classroom and be filled with their school supplies that you're providing. The pens, the dry erase markers, the permanent markers, the crayons, the colored pencils, all of those different things can then be stored and then put onto a shelf. Another thing that we are asking for is a command hook. Now the ones on my wall, these will not hold a book bag efficiently. However, we're looking for a command hook to be supplied so you can hang it onto the wall so that your student can have a place to put their book bag. There will be no lockers this year, so please help us out with that. If you have any questions or need anything else with school supplies, feel free to reach out to any of us.
Sanitation stations will be set up in each classroom. Students are asked to use it upon entering the room and exiting. Students may elect to bring their own hand sanitizer if they choose. We understand Clorox wipes are very difficult to find. Please think of us when you do find some, whenever that would be. Donations are always appreciated throughout the school year.
Each classroom, with the exception of science, will have 2 desks, one to sit in and one to hold your items. Seats are approximately 6 feet apart from each other.
Something to take note of, the end of these desks are magnetic. So if you go to the store and you grab any of those containers that holds pencils or maybe a hook that has a magnet on it, you would be able to utilize it while you're sitting here.
In the classroom, you should always have your mask on unless directed by your teacher that it's a mask break. Automatically assume that the mask should be covering your mouth and your nose at all times.
Some of the ways you should not be wearing your mask: you should not hang it over your ear. It is definitely not a headband. Your nose should be covered. And although we all want to grow up fast, your mask is not a beard. In the lunchroom, students will be sitting 4 to a table with designated X's on the seat. Once students receive their lunch, they remove their mask to eat.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around.